1 month into the 2004 season, and it's time to make a statement. Alabama started the season with 3 wins, but after quarterback Brody Croyle's year-ending injury, the Tide have lost 2 games. Tide head coach Mike Shula is forced to win behind one of the best defenses in the country and one of the top backs in the conference. A tough September has put Kentucky in a hole, but Rich Brooks hopes that the Wildcats can turn the tide today at home. SEC football is on the way.
Kentucky has done what they wanted to do, get him in a passing situation.
Pennington's throw near side to Hudson, and he will get the first down by about a half a yard. Spencer Pennington has played in a couple of games, Western Carolina and against South Carolina, went 1 of 6 with 2 interceptions against the Gamecocks. That handoff goes to Kenneth Darby, a sophomore out of Huntsville. If we can force Alabama to throw the football, we'll win this football game. Pennington throws back near side, pro throw. Nice catch out over the 40 to the 43-yard line. So Coach Archer got the Tide to throw the football, and they pick up a first down. And only 1 tackle for loss after having 32.5 in his previous 2 seasons, 18.5 last year. Here's Darby. Darby still on his feet across midfield into Kentucky territory, and that'll be a gain of about 6 on the play. He's 9th in the league in rushing. Hudson is number 2. Here's Darby again. Darby slicing his way through blue jerseys down to the 35-yard line. 47. Blocked! That is the 5th consecutive game that Kentucky has blocked a kick, and that is the 4th kick blocked by Lonell DeWalt. So Alabama's defense gives Kentucky 6 yards on their first possession, and now the Wildcats will punt it away. Brandon Brooks lets it bounce into the end zone, and they'll bring it out to the 20. A lot of folks laying down some of those green bills. And to strike it rich. 1st and 10 for the Tide. Handoff to Hudson right off guard, and Mike Williams brings him down after a gain of about 9 on the play. The senior guard helping the sophomore Kyle Tatum at right tackle. Tatum played defensive line a year ago. Here's Hudson dancing around across the 35, or the 30. That'll be a first down after the gain of 4.5, perhaps 5. There's Mark Gillen looking on. He of the tight back. Happened a couple of days ago in practice and just never got loose enough to get the start today. Penn Wagers, our referee today.
Number 88. Still first down.
Adam Thrash is a young man that they've brought along that could go in and play a little bit of quarterback. Also A.J. Milwee, a freshman out of Boaz, Alabama, also here with the Tide. But they hope it doesn't get to that point. Hudson trying to get the corner across the 40. Knocked out of bounds at the 42-yard line. Alabama hasn't scored a touchdown in the past 6 quarters. Hoping they can stop it right here. On 1st and 10, Hudson stiff arms one man. Now he has some room near side to the 40 and popped out of bounds at the 38-yard line. A nifty move by Ray Hudson. Pennington calling out the signals. Steps up, fires near side, and the ball is just flat out dropped by Matt Goodell, but a flag is down.
Oh boy, did they rough the quarterback?
Yes, they did, says Penn Wagers.
Oh, for Mike Archer, that's a knife.
Under 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Hudson 48 yards on the ground, Darby 27. Here's Hudson. He's adding to his total and then some. Inside the 10, down to the 9.
If you're going to beat him running it in, you've got to beat all 11.
7-man front. Handoff goes to Darby. Powers his way down to the 1.
This is fun time.
Castillo, touchdown, Alabama. Seven 0 Alabama. They have run 21 plays to Kentucky's 3. This kickoff will be fielded by Dickey Lyons. Lyons has some room across the 30 to the 40 and finally falls at the 44. A nice return by the boys in blue. It's the first time that Coach Shula has been back to Lexington since he was an assistant here back in 1959 for the legendary Blanton Collier, who coached here from 54 to 61. Bounces inside the 5, stopped at the 1, and a flag came down late.
Oh, interesting. Hand in the back.
3rd and 6. Castile again gets the first down. Just a routine power play off the left side. Kind of chuckle and he says, have you seen Britton Mathis play?
Exactly. Exactly. I'd be running behind him too.
Kenneth Darby spins out of 1 tackle, out to about the 18.5-yard line. So it'll be 3rd and very, very short. Alabama 3 of 4 on 3rd down conversions today.
You gonna run left?
Quarterback sneak.
Ooh, that was close. I don't know about that.
He only needed about 6 inches. Normally they play the 3-4. Here's Darby off the left side to the 29-yard line. On 3rd down and a yard. Castile gets the handoff off the left side over the 40 to the 42. Another first down carry on 3rd down by Tim Castile. John Sumrall with another tackle. That's 4 for Sumrall today. Bama 5 of 6 on 3rd downs. 3rd and 9. Pennington to throw. Pass is caught at the Kentucky 40 by Matt Caddell, and that is an Alabama first down. McClain in motion. Hudson the tailback. Pennington to throw. Has all day to throw. Across the middle. Pass is caught at the 20-yard line by true freshman D.J. Hall out of Fort Walton Beach, Florida. This group could be very, very good in the future. Pretty good now as youngsters. Here's Hudson. He busted to the outside. Has some running room. Needs a block. Doesn't get it. He stays on his feet. Touchdown. Oh, my goodness, what a run by Ray Hudson. Boyd to fire. Pass is caught and a first down by the Wildcats. Gerald Parker makes the catch for the Wildcats. Time of possession, 19.5 minutes for Alabama. Just over 3 minutes for Kentucky. Boyd on the option across midfield to the 45-yard line of Alabama.
Shane Boyd played tremendously in the Indiana game, Dave, and that's when the shoulder wasn't hurt. Offensive coordinator Ron Hudson said they've got to cut it loose. This is what Boyd can do when he throws the ball hard and runs with authority.
Little flip back to Glenn Holt. Holt now with some room inside the 30. A nifty little move. 2nd down and 10. Shotgun for Boyd. Another quarterback draw. Boyd inside the 20, and they'll mark him at about the 17-yard line, 17.5-yard line. 4th down this year. Kentucky 44%. 4 of 9. It's the keeper. Boyd will dive for the first down inside the 15, down to the 14-yard line. 65 yards on the drive to this point. Here's a little option play. Drake Davis gets the corner, dives for the first down marker, and they're going to spot it. Apparently, beyond the first down sticks, Roman Harper flew in there to knock him out of bounds.
He doesn't run like a quarterback, just trying to find some green grass to get down on. He's got his head down. That young man's got a great attitude and wants to win.
Boyd with 34 yards rushing on this drive. Touchdown, Kentucky. On 2nd and 8, handoff goes to Darby, left side. He's got plenty of running room. Darby out over the 45 to the 46. Muhammad Abdullah will run him out of bounds. Throw in motion. Pennington to throw. He's perfect so far today and stays that way. Cadell makes the catch at the 36-yard line of Kentucky. Irvin Flowers on the coverage.
Boy, Pennington is just playing pitch and catch. I want to tell you something. Doesn't he know that he's like the third quarterback? Good drop. Now look out in the flat. He runs Darby out on the flat. Now get as many yards as you can. Get to the outside. Move the chains.
Kick is up, and it is perfect. So Bostic has done the job all season long and continues. Boyd, as the horn sounds, in the same area of the field that Marcus Randall made a miracle happen here 2 years ago, but not this time for the Wildcats. Nico Ryans finally brings down Boyd, but that'll do it for the first 30 minutes. Alabama leads it 17-7 after 2 quarters of play. Kurovic to punt it away. The left-footed Bosnian gets away a great kick. Flag down. Brandon Brooks just steps out of bounds. Penalties today. 1 against Alabama. Make that 2 after that one. Oh, averaging about 41 yards a kick. 6th best in the SEC. Nice high kick. Plenty of hang time. Go back to the running play. Raphael Little had some room inside the 35, knocked out of bounds at the 31 by Roman Harper. You see the kind of speed Little brings to the table. Raphael Little out of Anderson, South Carolina, TL Hannah High. That pitch off the hands of Little. And that goes out of bounds way back at the 38. And radio's actually here on hand, despite being a huge Clemson fan. Led the team out today. Little throwback to the tight end, driving. He's got a ton of room and a ton of blockers. Touchdown, Wildcats, 38 yards.
And this is what has happened in this. The offense came down, scored. Now the defense has got a spark.
Dickie Lyons back to return this punt. Flag goes down at the line of scrimmage. Here's Lyons, dodges a few people and then gets popped at the 40-yard line. But once again, a flag is down.
10 yards on the return.
Oh, that's going back against Alabama.
Here is one of Kentucky's big play guys. So the question is, why do you do it? You want to give your big play guy a chance to do it again, and that's why they're forcing Bama to punt a second consecutive time.
All right, Buzz, I want to see where the ball ends up. They had it on the ball. Oh, no, they got a big...
And they may get a first down out of it.
Oh, my goodness.
Bo Freeland with the first down at the 45-yard line.
Yeah, and I'm sure Freeland was yelling, go, 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 as he took the football and started now. What a turn of events.
How about Dickie Lyons, who's back to return the punt? He had to come in and make the tackle. In motion is Castile. Handoff, right side Hudson. He's got some room inside the 40 down to the 36. That'll be a first down. Michael Williams tripped him up, and Hudson slow to get up. One of those tackles around the knees.
And you see that left arm out around his knee.
Britt Mathis, Bosner, Marks, and Tatum. Pretty good front 5 for the Tide. But they'll throw it on 3rd. Flag comes down. Pennington trying to run for it. Stopped at the 25-yard line. If it's inside the 26, it'll be a first down.
Holding number 51 on the offense. Penalty, 10 yards. Down remains 3rd.
High spiral. Sailing down to the goal line and bounces into the end zone, so a touchback. Winningest coach in UK history to this date, went 60-23-5, had 8 winning seasons, 4 bowl games. Then he went to Texas A&M and then found his way to Tuscaloosa. Inside the 15. Boyd rolls right. Here comes Freddie Roach. Fumble football. Alabama's got it at the 5.
Nothing fancy here. Split them out. Think they're going left? I would.
Darby. Touchdown, Alabama. Darby's 4th touchdown this year on the ground. Let's hope it's nothing too serious. Little pitch to Raphael Little, and he's met at the 25-yard line by D'Amico Ryans, the junior out of Bessemer, Alabama. Well, they've moved Freddie Roach from his linebacker down to a down rush-in position on passing downs, and boy, that makes a difference, and so does blocking a kick. Anthony Madison with the block punt. He gets the handoff off the right side, inside the 5, touchdown Alabama. That'll be the 5th rushing touchdown of the year for Kenneth Darby. Woodson will keep it over the 30 to the 32-yard line. Woodson, a big kid. Boy, we are seeing more and more sizable quarterbacks in college football.
43. He must. Wow.
Great student, 3.5, 3.5 GPA. Just off the fingertips of Glenn Holt. Woodson laid it out there nicely.
And that's really the first time that Kentucky has gone down and challenged Alabama.
Woodson back in the pocket again. Hit as he throws. Passes caught at the 39 by Jared Parker, and that'll be a 1st down. In motion goes Parker. Pressure coming, sets up the screen. Here's Holt. Tripped up D'Amico Ryans with a heck of a tackle. But Kentucky has struggled all day long on 3rd down conversions. 1 of 6 as they look at a 3rd and 13. Pressure coming. Down goes Woodson. Anthony Bryant with his 2nd sack of the season.
You know, eventually, you got to get a player that whips a blocker, get off the block, and make a tackle. And this Alabama defense is filled with guys that can beat people one-on-one.
They've got some of those as Begley lines up for a 52-yarder. He's got it! Horse racing season opened up yesterday at Keeneland. Prothro takes a kickoff a yard deep. He's got some room and some speed. Tyrone Prothro. He will go the distance. No flags. 101-yard return for Tyrone Prothro. Pittsburgh back on top of Temple. Michigan trailing Minnesota. Here's Woodson, has some time in the pocket. Good coverage downfield. He'll run it, but not very far. That's because Cornelius Wortham is there to bring him down.
When you wear number 16 and you're playing a middle linebacker, somewhere you've had some speed.
Loose football on the ground. Still loose. Who's got it? I think the Tide. Alabama back in business at the 15-yard line after the fumbled snap from redshirt freshman quarterback Andre Woodson. Spencer Pennington hands it off to Prothro around the right side. He's knocked out of bounds at the 2-yard line, but certainly got a lot of guts to be in there along those big bodies. Castile, touchdown from 2 yards out. His 2nd rushing touchdown today, 4th of the season.
I think they have found a quarterback a little bit in Spencer Pennington. He's run the offense pretty well today, but all he had to do most of the game was hand off.
Here's Woodson, steps up, has time again, but good coverage downfield. Woodson will run it out to the 30-yard line. They'll mark him.
The only thing that Woodson needs to do is get rid of the ball faster, make his reads faster. You can't sit back there and have reads that slow.
He dropped it again. And Alabama's got it again. I asked him about how important this game was. He's He said, let's just say it's very important. Aaron Johns gets hit by Sweet Pea Burns, and that'll do it for that Alabama possession.
Buzz and I wondered what had happened to you. Now we know.
1971 was the year, the fateful year. Clock moving under 5 minutes on 3rd down and 10. Here's Johns breaking free and picks up the first down to the 32-yard line. Ricky Avon finally dragged him down.
And it's a credit to Alabama. They've got a great stable of running backs.
There's Johns again.
That stunned me. That really did. I didn't expect that. I thought a tight game. I didn't think that Georgia would get their offense going the way they did. They really, David Green exploded in the game. Just exploded.
Alabama now up over 300 yards on the ground. Offensively, Kentucky they just killed themselves.
Yeah, they were 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out. Didn't have a first down in a long time in the first part of that football game, and that's what put pressure on them.
Ball is dropped. Another near miscue. Flag down at the 28-yard line. You know, both these clubs in the same predicament.
On the receiving team, 12 men on the field, penalties 15 yards. First down, Alabama.
Alabama and their fans, to be frank about it, thought 7-0 was something reachable. Was a legitimate chance for this team to be 7-0 when they faced Tennessee, but those 2 losses in the league have certainly dampened those. And that should do it for the game today. Alabama, a team good enough to just wear you out if you give them some opportunities. They rush for 304 yards, 62 rushes. They were 7 of 11 in the air.